Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today is day 30th of the 40 days of surrender. I'm going to try to re-record this word because I've tried a couple of times and it's just not working out. But this is a really short, sweet, and simple to the point word. This is not from a dream. Excuse me, this is from a real life experience that the Lord allowed me to experience, and He just spoke through it. So I'm going to share that with you today. And I started to get on and share it as a bonus word yesterday, but I didn't. So everything happens for a reason. But what the Lord is saying from this word is that it caught you off guard. It caught you off guard. He allowed it to break, but the breaking was so that he could replace it with something new. It was never to replace your position. It was never to replace your position. Catch this. It caught you off guard. Did not catch God off guard. He's God. Nothing catches him off guard. He knows what's going to happen before it happens. Okay. He's God. He's the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. It caught you off guard, and he allowed it to break so that he can replace it with something new, but it was never going to replace your position. Your position was always going to remain the same. Okay. So I experienced this about a month ago. I was driving to Target. I wasn't driving to Target. I was actually going to go pick up my eyeglasses. I have 20/20 vision, but I do wear glasses for the computer because of the glare. And also my eyes, I don't accumulate water like a person is supposed to, like when it comes to like their eyes. So my eyes get really dry. So I have computer glasses. For the glares. And then I also have sunglasses because the sun makes my eyes even more dry. So I was going to go get my glasses, and I got on the highway, driving, minding my business, and I hear like a big thump, like a huge, like not huge thump, but a hard thump. And I'm like, what was that? And I look at my windshield, and on the passenger side, there's a crack in my windshield. Okay. And this was not like some itty bitty crack that you couldn't see. It was a deep crack that required like immediate repair. Okay. So I went and got my glasses, went home. By the time I made it home, the crack had begun to spread. Okay. It had begun to spread across the window. So I knew it was something that I needed to get repaired immediately. Rocks fly all the time. This wasn't my first time having to repair my windshield, but this is the first time that I've had a crack that actually was that bad. Like that rock that flew at my windshield, it hit it really hard. And you know it hit it hard if it began to spread by the time I got home, right? So I called around and I found a company to repair my windshield, scheduled the appointment. They come out to your home. Great. The guy gets to my house to repair my windshield. His name is Israel, right? His name is Israel. God is so strategic. And I asked him, because I know that usually when you repair your windshield, the stickers on your windshield, they can't savor them. Like those stickers are normally so stuck to the windshield, they don't try to scrape them off to put them on the new windshield. Like you just have to replace whatever stickers you have on there. In my case, the stickers that were on my windshield were like my toll sticker and my tag sticker, because here in Texas, you have like the window sticker for your tag. And then my apartment complex gives us stickers to put on our cars that come with numbers on them, as well as the company that owns the apartment complex. The name is on there. And they do that because if you don't have that sticker on your car, they will tow your car. They're really, really big on that. And if you remember when I first moved here, they weren't able to give me a sticker right away. So about 1 to 2 weeks later, they called me and they're like, your sticker's in. And I come to the office and she hands me the sticker. The sticker said 414. And as soon as she handed me that sticker when I first moved here, the Lord said, you've been called for such a time as this. This is your Esther 414 moment. So the fact that I was getting my windshield replaced, I knew I was going to end up with a new number. And I really didn't want a new number because 414 was significant for me, right? But, I was kind of like, it is what it is. So I'm telling Israel, hey, I know you have to replace the windshield and you can't save the stickers and so forth. And he's like, oh, no, no, no. He said, I'm going to take all the stickers off your windshield and put it on the new one. He's like, I don't have to get rid of the stickers. He's like, I can put them exactly where they're supposed to go on your new windshield. So I was taken aback because I'm thinking like, I'm going to have to replace all of these, but more so my 414, I'm like, God spoke to me through that sticker. Like, I know what season I'm in. Like, he spoke to me through that number, and I really didn't want to get it replaced. And Israel's like, I don't have to get rid of any of the stickers. He's like, I can take them off and put it on the new one, right? And after that moment, the Lord spoke, and he said exactly what I told you guys when I first started this word, that it caught you off guard. Just like that rock hitting my windshield caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to have to get my windshield fixed, to have to pay out of pocket for my windshield to be fixed. And mind you, I could have went through my car insurance, didn't want to. That's a whole nother story. But I wasn't expecting a rock to hit my windshield on the way to get my glasses. But it happened and it broke it. Okay, the Lord is saying it caught you off guard, but he allowed it to break so that he can replace it with something new. But you've been called for such a time as this. Your 414 moment, your Esther 414 moment, your position was never going to be replaced. Israel said, I don't have to get rid of the stickers. He's like, I can transfer it over to the new windshield. The Lord is saying your position is going to transfer over to this new thing that he's doing. Your position was never going to be eliminated. You were never going to be removed from the original position that he designed you for, that he put you in. He was just going to put you in that position with the new thing that he's doing. It caught you off guard, but he allowed it to break so that he can replace it with something new. But your position was never going to be replaced. And I don't know who needs to hear this today, but that's the way the Lord spoke it to my heart. And he was speaking it to me yesterday as well, about how it needed to break so that it could be replaced. God is a God that makes all things new. Okay, and we can see that in Jeremiah, where when he is talking to Jeremiah about the potter, right? The potter and the clay. The Lord God is the potter. We are the clay. And as he's talking to Jeremiah about the potter and the clay, and Jeremiah's watching the potter, if something looked ruined or disfigured, the potter started all over again. He made it new again with the same clay. He didn't have to get new clay. He was able to make it new again. He was able to form it into what he wanted it to be with the same clay. He was able to make it new. He didn't have to get new clay. God is not replacing your position. He doesn't have to replace you. He doesn't have to move you out of position. He can start anew. He can start afresh. And I pray that this is making sense, because I'm so tired, guys. So it took me a minute to even like get on here and record this throughout. But the Lord is saying he allowed it to break so that he can replace it with something new, but it was never to replace you. It was never to replace your position. When God has ordained you to be in a specific position, when he has called you for a set position, that is what it is. Things may break, crumble, look disfigured, ruined, but God is the potter. He just molds that thing into what he wants it to be. He just molds you into what he wants it to be. He doesn't have to get new clay. He can use the same clay and mold it into whatever he wants. Even if the thing is disfigured, ruined, broken, whatever, he is the potter. He's able to do anything he wants to do with broken pieces, with disfigured pieces, with messed up things. It was never meant to replace you, though. My 414, Esther, for such a time as this, that sticker didn't have to be thrown away. And it wasn't about the sticker, so I hope you guys are catching it. It didn't have to be thrown away. It was just put on this new thing. It was just put in on this new windshield. It was just put on this windshield that had no cracks, no faults, no breaks in it. It was simply just moved. God was not going to replace you. He was simply putting you into this position, and it's something new. It's something that he's making fresh. He's restoring the broken things. He's restoring the broken things. And not only did he replace my windshield, the Lord sent Israel to do it. And I'm talking to Israel, and I'm like, did your parents name you from Israel in the Bible? He's like, yeah, my brother is Jacob. Ha! My brother is Jacob. I didn't get Jacob. Jacob means trickster, right? And we know that in the Bible, the Lord changed Jacob's name to Israel. Israel means the one who wrestles with God. And we know that Israel, Jacob, wrestled with God and he won. And it wasn't like he won an actual fight with God, but his winning changed his name. His winning changed his position. His winning changed everything for him. Jacob means trickster. Israel, the one who wrestled with God and won. I didn't get Jacob to come fix my window. I got Israel, the one who wrestled with God and won. You're not getting the trickster this time. You're getting the thing, the person, the whatever that wrestled with God and won. God did a new thing with Jacob, just like he's doing a new thing with you. Jacob said, I'm not leaving until you bless me. And he got exactly what he was wanting, to be blessed. His name changed. The dynamic of his life changed. Everything changed for Jacob that day. There was a newness. God allowed the break so that he can replace it with something new, but your position was never going to be replaced. Whatever he promised you that he was going to do, whatever position he told you was going to be yours, whatever he's called you to, it was never about replacing you. It was about repairing the broken things, mending the broken things, so that God can give you something new, so that he can produce something new. I no longer had to look through a cracked windshield. Now my windshield has no faults, no cracks. It's clear. Catch that. So I pray that this blesses whoever it's for. Yeah, that's the word, guys. I love you. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.